Good morning, Hive fans. Good morning, Hive fans. Welcome to today's live stream. This is game 4, the round of 16, 2024 Hive Online World Championship between Stepanzo, that's Stepan Opalev, and MaxShark, that's Dmitry Maximenkov. Stepanzo, as one of the top 8 from last year, ended up with one of the top 8 seeds and finished first in his division. Actually, I don't know whether that's true or not. Fresco might have finished in the top 8. But Stepanzo ended up winning his division. Dmitry, uh, that's MaxShark, finished second in his division. And right currently he leads 2-1. So this should be very exciting. So the question is, will MaxShark be looking for a draw? Because sometimes if you play for a draw, you end up losing. But the advantage of being able to move forward with the draw is that you can play for a win, and at some point during the game, if it looks like the winning may be difficult, you can you can shift your emphasis away from winning to keeping the draw. So it'll be interesting. Max is already in the lobby, actually joined in tournament room number 1 at boardspace.com. I'm sorry, boardspace.net. We truly appreciate Dave Dyer, the administrator at BoardSpace. He's been hosting the uh, online Hive World Championship tournament ever since the beginning, and we truly appreciate that. Thank you, Dave. And he's always looking to improve the platform. He instituted the timing mechanisms that we're using. So today's match has 20 minutes plus 20 seconds, which means you start with 20 minutes, and each turn you get 20 seconds added. So it's sometimes gets very, very touchy right down to the end when both players have under a minute. So it will be very interesting. So, of course, make sure, as always, when you're viewing, drop me a note. Let me know who you are, whether you're a first-time viewer or if you're a regular viewer, and where in this wide world of Hive you are. I'm in Florida in the USA, the Daytona Beach area, and if I look out my window, it's a little overcast today, but it's a beautiful summer day in Florida, expecting, as usual this time of year, thunderstorms this afternoon. I have my, let me find it here real quick. I have my thunderstorm alert button ready because if we start getting thunderstorms, sometimes we lose power and you never know what's going to happen. So let's see what's going to happen this morning. Bryce, again, that's Ben from the UK, is in the lobby. He has moved on into the final 8. Some people consider that an upset. He beat Gandak. He's the only second place finisher in his group that actually has moved on into the final 8. 6. We'll go ahead and take a brief glance at that. If you want to hold on 1 second, let's turn that off and turn that on. So here's the single elimination bracket. As you can see, 6 players have already moved into the quarterfinals. We have Judoko playing Industus. Judoko, of course, is the current world champion, multiple world champion. Will someone be able to upset him this year? That'll be interesting to see if that can happen. Happy Kiwi beat a multiple previous world champion Quadlabet in the first round, and he's moved into the quarterfinals. The winner of this match will go up against Happy Kiwi in the quarterfinals. In the bottom half of the bracket, A.E. Norman and Frasco are tied at 2 each. They've had 4 consecutive draws. Very, very interesting Hive. So made a comment over on Discord that are we seeing more draws? And Pedro, that's Ordep Quebec, who also has a YouTube channel in Spanish. If you understand Spanish and would like to subscribe to his channel, it's Ordep Quebec. He made the observation that he thinks that players are playing conservatively and that there could have been victories in some of these draws, but both players played conservatively and ended up with draws. So A.E. Norman and Frasco will be playing tomorrow morning. I am hoping to live stream that one as well. It will be at 10:30 my time, which would be, I don't know, 14:30 GMT. And that's going right straight into tiebreak. So that should be fast and furious tomorrow to see who goes up against SP Fish, the winner of this all UK bracket where SP Fish beat Will Farrow, WFF 17. Chigi beat Dr. Bees, and of course, Rise Again upset Gandak at 2.5 to 1.5. So that's the standings. That's the brackets with 2 matches left to play. This morning's match between MaxShark and Stepanzo, with MaxShark having a 2-1 lead and playing white in game 4. So Stepanzo has his work cut out for him, but he's the quality of player that he could come back, win game 4, and you never know what's going to happen in tie breaks. So we've got Ordep Quebec and Rise Again, both in the lobby waiting for the match to start. Max is already in game room 1, and we are waiting for Stepanzo. And I should have made a note of when this is going to be. If you're on Discord in the Hive the Boardless game server, check it out because there is going to be a live Hive meetup later this month on a Monday in Minneapolis. And Apollo Q, that's John Sandel, is hosting it. And he said that it's going to be because Stepanzo is going to be in town. We know he's doing quite a bit of traveling. So that would be exciting. Wish I could go, but I'm probably not going to be able to on this short of notice. Good thing is my health seems to be getting better. I'm on day 9 of a 10-day antibiotic regimen. I was positively tested with strep throat. That was causing my cough. Happily, it wasn't COVID. Negative in-home test and twice at quick care, negative on that. So I am feeling a lot better. Got other issues. Getting old's not fun. So we shall see. So it's going to be exciting tournament play today with Max Shark up against Stepanzo. And Stepanzo has joined in the lobby. Hi, Stepan. Good luck. And we shall be underway here very soon. So let's go ahead and start getting everything set up. We'll be playing in a review room. And I only put the ladybug out there because that helps me identify. I've got 2 review room open in case we go into tie breaks very quickly. So they are already started. So let me go ahead and get this room open and see what I can do about getting it live for you guys. So I will try to follow along very quickly. Very typical ladybug mosquito opening on both sides. Max plays the queen and elbow. And if there's going to be a pause for a moment, maybe I will be able to get that room open. Whoops, they don't seem to be pausing here very much at the very beginning. And Stepanzo plays a C opening, an extended C opening, a buffered C opening. I don't know why I always seem to have trouble getting this gameplay window open. One of these days I'm going to get it figured out. So bear with me while I try to figure this one out. Okay, I think I got it figured out. Sorry for that delay. Seems like it happens every time. One of these days I'm going to figure out exactly how this interface works. So, Max is attacked early with the mosquito. Of course, this threatens to separate the pill bug and the queen. So let's see if how Stepanzo is going to play that. He could warp the pill bug over, taking pill bug power away from the mosquito, but then that would give Max two opportunities to bring in beetles. And of course, if he caps off the mosquito, then the mosquito is always going to have pill bug power, and the mosquito can then move the ant away and immediately gain ant power. So these are the things that players have to think about in situations like this. And of course, Max has also set up the beetle factory right here. Pin-proof spawn point where beetle can come in where black cannot stop it from climbing atop the hive. But the mosquito is in good position to stop any beetle that might be attacking. So the question is, did Max attack with the mosquito in order to start a beetle attack? Or did Max attack with the mosquito in order to warp one of the two bugs away? Of course, if the black mosquito doesn't move, if white warps the pill bug away to here, it still leaves a, here, it still leaves a spawn point. If he warps it to here, it gets the black pill bug farthest away from the queen, but there's no spawn point to be used for attacking purposes. Same thing with the queen. Queen gets warped to here, there's no spawn points, but could easily be sandwiched here or here, would allow spawn points, but then it would allow the queen to be moved back into position with the pill bug. So there's a lot to think about in a situation like this. And over on Discord, they made a meme of kind of laughing at smiling with Quadlibet and Happy Kiwi because both of them are known for taking extremely long thinks early. And then when the time crunch comes, they end up having to play rapid fire toward the end game. And I am going to turn the sound on. Now that I finally did get the live window open. I think that Max was a little concerned that Stepan might have lost connection. The grasshopper gets a good defensive bug in position. It also anchors down the queen, so the queen can't be warped away. Of course, both of these players are native Russians. Dmitry still lives in Russia. Max and Stepanzo now lives in the U.S. Okay, he does warp the pill bug away. That's one of the ways of qualifying for the win. Not always the most efficient way, because in this situation, Black can always slide the pill bug back over. And white is giving Black the opportunity to get ahead in the ant game. But he attacks with a beetle, which will almost force one of the two black ants to pin it. Even though Black has a defensive position to place a beetle, he's already separated the pill bug from the queen into a proximity pill bug position. The beetle gets up and can cover the queen. That could be bad news for Black. Let's see if I can see the Stepanzo's used about 6 minutes more than Max has. Interesting. He did not elect to pin the beetle because the black beetle can be warped over into place here. If white goes up, although he's still not going to be able to stop white from qualifying for the win with a beetle up. I don't think. Oh, interesting. Beetle goes up. The black beetle gets warped to here, and that's a Stepanzo counterattack. Very interesting. And of course, if white pins the beetle, then we no longer have a beetle factory here. If white pins the beetle, that gives black time to pin the white beetle, and the beetle factory is closed. Very interesting. Pedro said the buffers seem really bad for me. Okay, Max goes ahead with the beetle attack, and let's see if what Stepan does with his beetle. Yep, that's what I thought the plan was. The beetle goes to there. And that ring does a lot. The beetle is threatening to cover the white queen. Of course, the beetle covers the white queen. That shuts down the beetle factory. But it also frees the ladybug and the mosquito. So it's been 11 years since the pill bug was introduced. And indications are that Gen 42 Games, that's John Yanni, has no intentions of bringing forth another expansion bug. But this pill bug has really, really, really improved the game a lot. I hate it when that happens. Okay, I hope that did not interfere. That little bit of spam from McAfee. So, will Max use the beetle factory? Nope. He covers the pill bug. That's interesting. We've got 5 people viewing on YouTube. Make sure, drop me a chat. Let me know who you are. Comment about the game. Pedro, that's Ordep Kubek, has already made a comment. The black beetle placement and the warp over into attack forming the ring was very, I would not have seen that initially. Of course, black has 2 well-placed defenders, the mosquito and the grasshopper. If this spot gets filled, the mosquito's free. If this spot gets filled, the grasshopper's free. Okay, so let's see what Stepanzo is most likely to do. He could cover the beetle. He could cover the queen. He can break the ring with the ladybug. Or he could break the ring with the mosquito. That also shuts down the beetle factory because now this is a self-setup shot. Let's see, some options. He could move the pill bug, but that would allow the mosquito to come up with a direct drop. If he attacked at this spot with the ant, the black ladybug is free. And one major problem here is bugs available not in the reserve. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White has 6 bugs in play, 3, 6. Black has 8 bugs in play, so that might be instrumental here because these 2 black ants are in well-placed position to attack. Okay, the white ant attacks. The ladybug is in position to attack. Black could pin the ladybug. Does white then have time if black does not break the ring, to climb up with the mosquito? That would be an interesting question. I'm going to go look at the lobby here real quick and see. We've got 7 people watching. Cower 50, me, Rise Again, AE Norman 43, Ordep Kubik, SP Fish, and T-Fro. Okay, let's take a look. Let's say I would think that black's most likely play would be breaking the ring, which would pin the ladybug. And then let's see, the beetle attacked. Yeah, see, the black mosquito, black pill bug would be in position to warp the white mosquito in place. Of the, yeah, that's where it's going to go. The black ladybug. It's going to pin the white lady, break the ring, pin the white ladybug. White's going to almost have to bring in a bug. He could bring in. He's got 2 ants in reserve. Yes, Ordep Cubex is a different game from the usual ones, definitely. Although I think that I'll have to go back and remember. I think Max also attacked early with the mosquito in one of the earlier games. He could bring a grasshopper to here with an angle of attack to there. Well, first let's do a quick count here because black is 1. Still has to get to that position. Even though my cough is almost completely gone away, it's not completely gone away. And when I talk a lot, that's when I get it, a tickle on my throat. So I'm going to put in Fisherman's Friends, menthol cough drop. Okay, so white brings in an ant. Oftentimes you bring in a bug to set up a gate to protect the spot. But that's probably going to, if black wins, that's probably going to be the kill shot taken into that spot. Because the ladybug, anytime that black attacks there, the ladybug is free. Now, if Stepanzo were to cover the queen, doing so with the beetle is much more valuable in my opinion. Because now if the white beetle moves forward, the mosquito has pill bug power. Where if you attack with the mosquito and the white beetle moves forward, then the pill bug is still a little bit less useful. Let's put it that way. My eyes aren't good, so I have to kind of lean in and look at the timing. Under 14 minutes for Max, just past the 8-minute mark for Stepanzo. I guess I could get my magnifying glass. I can find it. Another sign I'm getting old. Yeah, I can pass the 7:45 mark. I would think that black is going to go ahead and pin that ant. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't. That using this ant to pin it would free up this grasshopper. Then if another ant comes in somewhere, then you could use the other ant to pin it. Because this white ant number 1 is already in a kill spot. And remember, there is a 3-minute delay to minimize the probability of one of the contestants watching. And coming up with ideas from my commentary. And I'd like to thank Gen 42 Games for sending me this Hive t-shirt as well. That's the one I'm wearing today. So Pedro makes the comment, Max always attacks fast. It's the thing that he does. But Stepan has been able to make a creative defense. That's absolutely true. Oh, interesting. He climbs up with the mosquito. Now, see, Stepan he has 2 ants, and then if he can fill these 2 spots, the ladybug and or the mosquito would be aimed for that kill spot, taking the kill shot. See, the interesting thing is that white does not have enough bugs in play to execute a victory. He needs 3 kill spots and only has 2 bugs. I'll have to check the rules to make sure, but I think that the timing for the next round or the first round of tiebreaks is 10 plus 10. And then if it goes beyond 1 round of tiebreaks, it becomes 3 plus 10, which those can get very, very, very quick. Yep, Stepan brings in the third ant. Okay, let's take a quick look here. Obviously, the two ants attacking here and here would be devastating. So white's going to have to do something to stop the ant. But if he brings in an ant, let's say he brings in an ant, black attacks, white pins this ant, black just brings in a beetle. Could it possibly be that this is already too far gone for Max? Well, let's see. What would happen if he moved the beetle to here? Oh, that's still... would get into a very complex situation. Yeah, I almost thought he had to bring in the ant. I don't know what I would have brought it in there. I would have probably although if you put it out here, that self-pins the pill bug, and at the point where black starts to attack you, pill bug can't move. So this would have been a nice spot to have a grasshopper with an angle of attack to there. Okay, interesting. He attacks to there, pins it there. Now white can put a grasshopper in here. But putting a grasshopper there would be a redundancy because both of them would have an angle of attack to that kill spot. What about putting a spider here, 1, 2, 3, with an angle of attack to there, or a pin replacement? And I should remember who OX7FAC3D is, because he's joined before. Okay, let's see. The beetle goes there. Stepan looked like he was ready for that. Of course, yeah, the spider can get to that spot. The black grasshopper's in a very good defensive position because if white fills this spot, the grasshopper's free to move. We could even jump to there because then it would be free to move again. Oh, now what's interesting is the spider is threatening to pin the beetle or attack. If the white beetle moves to here, well, then the black spider just pins the beetle. So let's say the beetle moves, the spider goes to here. Could get very complex in a hurry. Yeah, this could get very complex in a hurry. Let's see if we put everything back where it was. Okay, most likely, beetle to there. These are very complex situations that 10 years ago I used to be able to look forward 8, 10 moves on these, but with the pill bug and my advancing not so quick brain, it's more difficult than it used to be. So yeah, I think that beetle to there, beetle to there. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. I'm thinking that, okay, interesting. He attacks with the beetle there. Now, what does the grasshopper do? White still is, if that grasshopper gets out of the kill spot, white doesn't have enough bugs to win. Well, in theory, if both of these ants can attack, I was thinking that somewhere in there the white mosquito had pill bug power, but and could warp the beetle away, but I was wrong. And of course, if the beetle attacks, then the white mosquito gets warped away. So if the grasshopper goes to there, The white queen is threatening to escape, so white has to respond. You hate to lose a kill spot. Okay, he's not concerned. He's just going to go ahead and attack. Yeah, see, the problem is white doesn't have a way once this grasshopper jumps. The grasshopper has to jump. You would think it would go there so it doesn't self-pin this ant. It could go to there. Let's take a look at timing. Bring out my crusty glass here. 5:22 for Max, just past the 3-minute mark for Stepan. I would think the grasshopper would go there because if Max attempts to put a grasshopper here to attack, then it can be pinned. Although I guess it could go to there and stop that as a spawn point. Because white doesn't have tempo available because of black's attacking position. If tempo were not a consideration, or black did not have a very strong attack going, then the mosquito could just go ahead and climb up somewhere. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, what? White being short a bug definitely hurts. So this is the critical kill spot. But the beetle already has aim for that one. Yeah, I don't know. This is looking more and more like Stepan's got it figured out. White is definitely missing bugs. If white had one bug that had an angle of attack to that spot, because the beetle, let's see, the beetle went to there. But white doesn't have a bug to attack that spot. So if the beetle goes to there, giving pill bug power to the mosquito. Well, black, yeah, black would just, yeah, it's not. Nope, that doesn't work. Stepanzo has too many attackers, and MaxShark has too few attackers. He's got 2 ants, ladybug, mosquito, 3 ants, ladybug, and mosquito. This ant, of course, is in trouble. But let's see. Okay, he's moves the pill bug over. Now, if black wants to attack, well, let's see. If black goes to there, yeah, see, there's just not enough. You can hope from a mistake on Stepanzo's part, but Stepan is usually pretty good about these types of games. The only mistake would be attacking with this ant. If you attack with either one of these ants, this is the most likely one because that beetle is not able to defend. You attack with there, that forces the pill bug to move. You attack this ant. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see what happened here. He gave up a kill spot. That's always touchy. The problem is that white does not have good bugs that he can spawn with angles of attack to kill spots. And if he there's not even hop around possibilities here. He attacks with the beetle. Well, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see that might be okay for Stepan to give up that kill spot because again, white doesn't have any means to attack. And these 2 black ants, even though they're penning white bugs, they really are free to move because those bugs are already in kill spaces. I think it's over. Too many ants. I didn't even see the direct dropped opportunity there. Yep. It happened quickly at the end. So Max got off to a very good attacking start, but I think the key move. Let's go back here. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Very good. Congratulations to Stepan for tying it up at 2-2. Now we're going into tie breaks. Let's get the lobby back open. Turn the live room off. Oops. Sure wish I can remember some of my Russian from 50 years ago. So we'll see if they're going to be playing again. Sto teper. Nujno jeszcze igrat. Igrat. Igrat, I think, is game. So we'll see if they're going to be playing their tie breaks now, or we might have a double tie break tomorrow. I can pick up a word here and there. So hopefully after they've had their discussion in Russian, they'll tell us what's going on. So congratulations to Stepan. He pulled out game 4. Dmitry attacked early, but Stepan was able to hold off the attack and counterattack. That beetle placement and then warping the beetle over with the pill bug changed the scope of the game completely. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to see if I can cut and paste this over into Google Translate. Okay, so it looked like they are going to play. First round of tiebreak is 10 plus 10. Rounds are 3 plus 10. So it looks like we are going to have some tiebreaks this morning. Doing tiebreaks is exciting, believe me. So let's do some getting set up here. In tiebreaks, I've learned I can't talk much because things happen so fast. Not just in tiebreaks, but sometimes in a regular game when it gets right down to the last, where both players are responding in just a few seconds. Well, I'm going to the full rules here just to confirm. Knockout stage. Yep, it's 10-10 and then 3-10. That's what I thought. So let's go back to tournament results, and we'll update this to 2. So Stepanzo and MaxShark are the third match going into tiebreaks. Second one to be played. So the last 2 matches, the 2 matches that are remaining, are both into tiebreaks. Okay, Max is set up in game room 1. They had to abort because it was set up. Well, let's see if I can get my room set up here. Put the ladybug out there so that I can tell. Okay, my review room is set up. And they are playing. They're going to move very quickly, so I'm going to try to stay up with them until I can get. So MaxShark opens with a anti-spawn defense. Oh, I'm sorry, stop. Max plays white. Stepan opens with a anti-spawn defense, and Max attacks early. So let's see if we can get the live game going. Nope, that's last game. Okay, I think I got the live game up and running, so let's see if we can get caught up. Things are going very fast. I will try to follow along. I'm not going to necessarily put things down in order. But there we go. Wow, they are playing very, very quickly. 10 plus 10 is the time frame. And Max again is playing white. And he opened with a pill bug. Ox 7 Fat 3D. Yeah, on BGA seems like Max plays white pill bug every game. He did this game. White is playing very, very aggressively. But Black is doing a very good job of controlling white spawn point, so that might be a problem for white. He only has 1, 2, 3, 4 spawn points. So now he's down to 2 spawn points, here and here. It's funny, they don't have to be playing this fast, but they are. They both still have 9 minutes, plus or minus. They blitz through these first 23 moves in 6 minutes. White still has one more ant left to play. All three black ants are currently pinning something, so none of them are useful. So let's take a look at white's threat. White threat is there, there, and then there, given no defensive maneuvering from black. If black's going to release an ant, it's this one, because the white ladybug, it goes to there, releases the black ladybug. It goes to there, releases the queen. Nope, he elects to bring in an attacking beetle. Interesting. So white could gain possibly a bit of tempo, pin the beetle, allow black to spawn a bug, although black could spawn a spider here, which would then pin a grasshopper if the grasshopper goes there. Okay, white did in fact pin the beetle. Different spot than I figured, but I didn't consider all the details. Now, see, that's very interesting because now, if the black beetle moves to here, then that would force the ring. So if white's going to do something, they've got to do it right now. Yeah, that would be interesting because if white attacks, nope, he brings in the other ant. So they are playing very fast. Now the spider, 1, 2, 3, is threatening to do a pin replacement. Also defensively protecting this kill spot. So now what would happen if he makes the ring? Because the ladybug is self-pinned in a bidirectional pin. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think that works. Okay, he brought in a grasshopper there. Oh, this grasshopper, I'm sorry. Make sure I have the right grasshoppers. He brought a grasshopper in there, which can be used to free this ladybug. But Stepanzo didn't want to have anything to do with that, so he pins it. Okay, grasshopper there. They are moving quite rapidly, very, very rapidly. Can't even imagine what's going to happen when we get down to the 3 plus 10. So the spider performs the pin replacement. Grasshopper jumps over. Ladybug jumps over. Happening very quickly. Getting to that kill spot is going to be the difficult one because the yep. Black ladybug doesn't have to move. It can one of the ants can place a block, but a grasshopper here would tie up a lot of bugs. So step out, and if he jumped out with the ladybug to there, would stop the beetle, plus would place a block there. Wow, this happened very, very, very quickly. Yeah, that's what I thought he would do, is that would go to there. Now, the grasshopper that's going to be critical. Oh, that's interesting, because although he could warp the queen to here, but he's got two kills. White has two kill spots to fill, both of which are protected by gates. And he only has one grasshopper left in reserve. So how can white use the spiders? So now we're looking at, this is a situation where white's attack has to win. Although black still hasn't qualified for the win yet, so if white's attack doesn't win, then black has 4 bugs in reserve. Okay. Now, white places a spider here. It can do a pin replacement or it can free the ladybug. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder why he placed there because black doesn't have a bug to get to that spot, does he? Sometimes when you have a grasshopper pin, if you release the pin on the grasshopper, you ask yourself, where does that grasshopper go? And if that grasshopper if you can control the spot where that grasshopper is aimed, that stops that grasshopper and then allows you to relieve the pin. Yep, that was really the only truly logical spot for that spider. So again, let's assume the spider gets to that spot. Ladybug dare not go to there because that would free the beetle. Ladybug would only be able to go to there. Okay, spider comes in. It's going to battle of pin replacements. So let's take a quick look here. Let's say that he goes to there, he goes to there, he goes to there. Does white have a way of finding a spider? That's the problem. It's only a spider. Okay, I can't watch over there because that's what happens. Okay. So Stepanzo is defending quite well on this one. Okay, now why is the spider going there? Interesting. Okay, he allowed the ring. Max is playing with fire here. I don't think he's going to be able to. He might have been able to hold off and get a draw. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Yep, I don't think White has enough to win. Well, I've been watching. I should be following along. Let's see. White ant 2 to yep. Black has defended. White has no other bugs that can get in play. Black's got the and then Black pins it and he's shut out. Oh, no, he's not shut out. His grasshopper can move. Now he's shut out. Yep. Once the shutout occurs, it's over. Wow. Yeah, Ornament Kubik's now a really bad game for Max. Yeah, it turned into pretty bad. So congratulations, Stepanzo won the first game of the tiebreak playing Black. So let's close both of these rooms. We'll go back over to the tournament page. And Stepanzo 3. So, Stepanzo won game 5, first game of the tiebreaks. And that was over. So, congratulations, Stepanzo is ahead 3-2, playing white in game 6. So, let's see if what room they're going to join in this time. Get the lobby open. And we'll go back down to room 7. Sorry, review game room 80. Okay, 80 is open, and we'll be waiting for game 6 if they're going to play a game 6. I don't see where they've joined yet. Oh, here we go. Okay, looks like they are going to be playing another game. So we'll see how we can go on this one. Wow, it's been exciting. Max attacked quick and fast and hard, but both games Stepanzo was able to defend. Second game, Max ran out of bugs. He just didn't have bugs that could get into those final 2 spots. Okay, they're going to be starting in game room 7. So I'll open that game room as soon as it's available and see how quickly we can keep up. Ladybug, ladybug, mosquito, queen, and elbow. Happens a lot. I got to figure out why I keep doing that. Okay, I am trying to get caught up here, so let's just go through this real quickly here. I don't know why I'm having problems getting this. I'm trying to keep going here, guys, so as soon as I can, they're moving very, very quickly, so it's hard to do what I need to be doing and keep up with what's going on. Spider comes in. Good ambiguous spider threatening to do a pin replacement or pin the black ant. Okay, the white spider does the pin replacement. So white is controlling the outside. Well, I don't know about that because black, although the white ant is pinning the black mosquito, so that has to be have to keep that pinned. Okay, I'm just going to, for a minute, quit worrying about trying to get the live room open. I'm having problems there, so I'm going to try to follow along. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close that room and then reopen. There we go. I think I got the live room back up. Finally. So let's see where we are. Black ant 2 to there, white spider to there. Okay, black spider to there. Okay, now we're up. Black spider is threatening to pin the white mosquito. Okay, the white mosquito wants to keep ant movement. Cap off this black ant so it can't be used as a spawn point for spiders. I'm sorry, a spawn point for beetles. And white is on the verge of taking complete control of the outside of the hive if this ant is allowed to go out here and pin this ant. They are not wasting any time at all. Well, Max is in a think. He's going to try a beetle attack. And see, that's why that white mosquito wanted to always have ant power, so it could pin the first black beetle and then threaten to climb up. Too many options for Stepanzo to break the ring. He can break it with the ant or the ladybug. Of course, ideally you want to leave that ant mobile, and so that's what he does. Now, the black spider could go to there, and then this could be a spawn point for the second beetle. If the spider goes to there, white spawns something here, and then it shuts down this spawn point. Although white could move the pill bug. Interesting. He moved the pill bug to there. That shuts down this spawn point, opens up this as a beetle factory. Actually opens up this. Any bug can be placed there, and this beetle becomes free. So it could result in both white beetles becoming free. And again, black's in the same position. He doesn't have enough bugs in play. He could place a beetle. Yeah. Well, let's see if he places the beetle there. Now white's three excellent defenders are going to pay off here. Because if this spot gets filled, the beetle gets free. If this spot gets filled, the grasshopper gets free, and this beetle is already free. You could warp the beetle to there. Yep. I know there's a 3-minute delay, so I know they're not hearing me say that. They're seeing the same options that I see. Playing control, get that. Even though the beetle is ready to cover the black queen, we can play the long game because the mosquito here will be moving forward soon. Yeah, I've been in too many of these positions where I'm running out of bugs and I see that I have no chance. And playing against a player the caliber of Stepanzo, he doesn't make too many mistakes. And that'll force the mosquito. Oh, he didn't bring the mosquito up. Interesting. So that was interesting. He allowed the potential pinning of the mosquito, but I'll have to go back and look at that to see why he didn't do that. Now, of course, the spider, since let's see what the time is. Time is not a scenario, 6:48 to 3:46 for Max. Stepanzo can just easily pin the ant. And And that's what he did. Now black has two grasshoppers to get to this spot and that spot. This spider has an angle of attack to that spot. Could he do it with a grasshopper battery? Jump to there, or put two of them here and line one to there and one to there? That's a possibility. No, because when the first grasshopper jumps to there, oh yeah, the spider, well, the spider goes into here first, then the grasshopper jumps to there and the beetle's free. The grasshopper jumps to there, the queen is free. So Joel Bezimer, that's Dr. B, says, I think this is a nice position for black if you're in a must-win situation. Okay, I've got a black beetle 2 on top of the white ant. White mosquito moves forward. Black grasshopper 3 is played there. White grasshopper 3 is played there. Yep. Yeah, I think Stepan, there's not much chance here. Take a look. He goes to there. Oh. Yeah, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I think white goes ahead and covers the. Oh, he's going to go attack first. Yeah. See, black has lots of bugs out here, but not enough of them are mobile. Because if the black grasshopper jumps to here, the black spider is threatening. The white grasshopper just jumps out, and there's no way to get a bug to that position, I don't think. Max is down under 2 minutes. What if the grasshopper jumps out and pins the spider? Oh, that's interesting. The ant goes out to pin the spider. Okay, yeah, the reason for that is the grasshopper can jump into that kill spot. Yeah, black just doesn't have enough bugs. Oh no, he doesn't have enough bugs. Wow, an exciting morning. Congratulations, Stepanzo. So Stepanzo came into the day down 2-1. Max attacked hard on all three games this morning, but Stepan was able to defend. Once that defense holds up, able to turn the tide and counterattack. So Stepanzo won all three games this morning, ended up winning the match 4-2. Congratulations, Stepan. It has been an exciting morning of Hive. I don't know how long I've been broadcasting this morning. Let's take a quick look. 2 hours and 13 minutes. It's hard to imagine. But thank you very much for joining this morning. Congratulations to Stepan. The next live stream is going to be tomorrow morning. Another tiebreak situation between A.E. Norman 43 and Frasco 92. That's Alex Norman and Francesco Salerno. Tomorrow morning, the final match of the round of 16. So 7 of the 8 finalists or quarterfinalists have been determined. So we're going to turn off this review room. It is over. And the gameplay room. Let's turn on the tournament results. And we will put Stepanzo there. And then we'll move forward to here. So Stepanzo is playing against Happy Kiwi. And I think the fact that I did not mark white for Happy Kiwi, I think Stepanzo will be playing white in their first game. Now, for the quarterfinals and onward, it's 6-game matches. So it should be some exciting Hive moving forward. We have one match left in the round of 16, followed by the quarterfinals. I'm a little bit surprised my cough has been stayed under control this morning. Did I say that? Did I say that I have to cough? So, thank you very much for joining this morning. We appreciate everybody's participation and watching and viewing. It's been an exciting morning. Congratulations to Stepan Opalev, Stepanzo, for moving on to the quarterfinals. Congratulations to Dmitry Maximenkov. That's MaxShark. He had a fantastic match. Took Stepanzo right to the brink of elimination. So, if you'd like to help support the channel, click down below. You can buy me a coffee. If you're watching live, you can always click the little $sign down in the chat to help financially support my channel. I appreciate it. I'll be making replay without comment videos of these 3 games this morning, and I've got a couple regular videos from recent games in the works as well. So thank you very much for watching today. As always, I am here helping you play Hive like a champion. Both of these players today definitely played Hive like a champion. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off.